The fourth stimulus check update for the 2023. What is exactly going on regarding the fourth stimulus check? Where things currently stand regarding the fourth stimulus check update for the 2023, the federal level stimulus check. Today in this video, I'm going to covering all the important details and stick around till the end because the fourth stimulus check update for the 2023, this one is gonna be a very crucial one where the things are currently standing. Are we going to receive federal level fourth stimulus check? Is it approved or not? Or is there any possibility to approve fourth stimulus check in 2023? Actually, here is what President Joe Biden said. Another fourth stimulus check, and you know what? Regarding the update, I have got article and basically saying that President Joe Biden has had to say about another stimulus check coming as well. However, there are lots of economists that are in the congressional backing and another stimulus check in the 2023, whether if we enter into the recession and if the things go bad in our economy. Well, I'm going to cover all the important details right here in this video. However, quickly before we start this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel How To Guys with all the bell notification turn on. Be sure to check out other videos from our channel, and without further ado, let's deep down to all the important details. Okay guys, so this article, and today we are talking about fourth federal level stimulus check to everyone in the nation. And I know there are a lot of people closely waiting for the update. It was a promise made by Joe Biden. Now there are lots of promises made by Joe Biden administration, along with the social security increase of $200 per month, child tax credit, and we are talking about free child care, that is the child care free college tuition, various different promises that have gone unfulfilled, and many of this have heard are going to be coming back in the 2023. I just wanted to keep you guys up to date on this new fourth federal level stimulus check and what are the chances of unfolding those fourth stimulus check in the year 2023. So let's get right into all the important details. So here we go. Now this one says Joe Biden tweeted a great news, but it's not if you're hoping for another stimulus check. Now I'm going to cover all the details going into this. Watch this video till then because this one actually taking some lots of turns and twists. There are lots of moving parts right over here about the fourth stimulus check situation. So anyone says basically we are hoping for more stimulus money in their bank account, maybe eagerly watching for this particular news from Joe Biden, and that could suggest additional payment is going to be on their way. In fact, earlier Biden sent out a tweet, and in that tweet there was a lot of work to be done which gave a hope of a scope that would push an expected child tax credit or social security increases and some sort of a stimulus check that would offer more financial relief to residents and the parents, those people on fixed income. And as per this article, one of the president more recent tweet however shared some good news, but it also dampened the prospects of any type of a stimulus check in the 2023. Here is why. Now why this tweet from Biden means more stimulus isn't likely in the year 2023. Well, let's check it out. Biden recently sent out a tweet touting his success of his economic plan and sharing an important milestone. He said, "My economic plan has always been to grow economy from the bottom up and the middle out." The tweet said, "Today we learned that unemployment is at 50 years low and the two strongest years of job growth ever. This is a great news that more people are back in the workforce and earning a paycheck again, especially after COVID-19 pandemic which sent people jobless. Jobless rates skyrocketing when the economy went shut down and businesses could not operate. However, with the president touting the great economy and the fact that many people are back on the work, there is not much justification for an additional stimulus check. The direct payments are necessary to improve the economy when things are going badly, and if all is going well." Biden's tweet indicating that that's very unlikely to be bipartisan support for more financial help. Now honestly, let me know what do you think about this in the comments down below. Do you feel the same way? Do you agree with the sentiment? Do you think that things are improving as per the tweet? If you feel the same way, if you agree with the sentiment that things are improving a lot, and I know that I've heard this thing from a lot of people here and to the community that things are going much worse. Inflation is getting worse and worse. The high cost of living of goods, I mean basically the cost of goods are going through the roof. Groceries, gas, people can't even afford those basic things. And also we are hearing that recession is probably onto the way, and even though unemployment is low, but it's not going to be good here for a lot of people very soon. And you know, there are many experts who are saying basically there is a recession right around the corner which probably will happen in the year 2023. Now what are your thoughts on it? Do let me know in the comments down below. Now does this mean a stimulus check is off the table? Well, Well, according to the President Joe Biden tweet, it is not encouraging for those people, for those who are wishing for more stimulus relief. It does necessarily mean that there is no chance of additional stimulus payment coming in the 2023 or beyond. Many experts are basically predicting like country will probably enter into the deep period of recession in the 2023. That will probably happen. If that happens, then things could take a turnaround very quickly in Washington DC. Both Republican and Democrat presidents have authorized stimulus payment during times of economic slowdowns, and it's possible that same thing could happen again if the economy goes south. Biden also campaigned one idea, providing more help to families, and expanded child tax credit has long been a priority of Democrats. In fact, those on the left tried to include expanded credit in the proposed Build Back Better legislation that Biden aimed to get passed during the much of the first 2 years of his term, and some of the Republicans have also voiced their support for expanding this credit in different ways. And since there are few areas of the agreement, it's still possible that lawmakers will come together and try to work out a deal that would result in parents getting more financial support even if others don't. So well, the government has issued 3 rounds of stimulus check during the pandemic in 2020. The first economic impact payment was worth up to $1,200 and given to low-income household, with the second payment worth up to $600 at the beginning of the 2021. And the IRS sent out a third round of stimulus check worth up to $1,400 to hundreds and millions of Americans. As of last year, the IRS issued over 175 million stimulus check worth up to $400 billion under the third round of federal stimulus check. As per the recent report, recent study found that 63% of the eligible American voters supported the idea for another round of a stimulus package, and this is based on the report from Newsweek and Redfield and Wilton Strategies after the survey of 1,500 Americans. Despite the fact that there are no plans for a federal government to extend the stimulus payment a year into the pandemic, and the inflation rate is hitting the 4.7%. So coming over to the next important point, what are the chances of a fourth federal level stimulus check? Well, actually the chances for a fourth federal level stimulus checks are onto the decline. The chances of a federal stimulus payment are expected to decline in the 2023. The reason being, the new Congress will be sworn in on January 3rd, and now that the House of Representatives is controlled by Republicans, experts warn that a federal stimulus check is unlikely. Texas Representative Kevin Brady told CNS that House of Representatives are looking for a plan, less government spending, taxes and regulation that is fueling higher prices, more made in America energy, more workers reconnected to their job, and innovation that can reduce the drivers for the inflation. And therefore, since the House plans on decreasing federal spending, the likelihood of a federal level fourth stimulus check is very low. Coping with the inflation without having a stimulus check can be hard time. If you are having a really hard time paying out your bills due to inflation, well, you are not alone. And the real reason stimulus check did not came into play in 2022 because the economy had recovered from the pandemic by then. And for all of the year 2022, unemployment levels remained at the low. And while some economists may have feared that jobless rates would start to tick up in the 2023, so far we are not seeing that one. Guys, once we get any sort of a detail on a federal level stimulus check update, I will keep you posted on that one. It's my duty to provide with you the current updates, so make sure to check out other videos from our channel How To Guys. Be sure to subscribe with all the bell notification. And this is Kedar from How To Guys signing out.